We're back, ladies and gentlemen, for part 3 of Smackdown 79, and we are joined by my good friend Wale from IWT.
Hello. And
Wale, I must say, IWT Power Episode 1 was great.
Yes, it was. And we're
seriously, people, go watch IWT right now, or just after WEDF. Go watch it. Do it.
Watch IWT, but we have to be focused on WEDF right now. We're set to have a tag team match that Sheamus is going to be teaming with Bobby Lashley to take on the team of Goldberg and Kane.
Oh my god, the Celtic Warrior.
The Celtic Warrior and Black Superman against Goldberg, who is great, and oh my god guys, Kane is also great. He also has Paul Bearer on his side, and he is still the world champion. That makes him super great. Well, yeah, Bobby Lashley. What do you think about him, guys?
I think he's great.
I think he might be in trouble. He kicked off a big monster in Kane.
That's right. Sheamus and Goldberg and Bobby Lashley and Kane, they've all had their problems with one another, and we're going to continue to see Rasslemania previews going on right here, especially in this big, gigantic tag match.
Here comes Goldberg. He was called by Sheamus in the Goldberg tournament.
Everybody, it's Austinburg! Austinburg!
Oh yes, it's Austinburg. This is the good half of Austinburg, guys. Other than Steve Austin, because Stone Cold, yeah, he's great and stuff, but you know, he's not Goldberg. He didn't go nearly 200 matches undefeated.
I think Sheamus, I think he ticked off the wrong guy. Finlay, last time on Smackdown, the mentor of Sheamus, Finlay's not here tonight due to the injury suffered. Goldberg speared Finlay and hit that finishing move Goldberg has, the jackhammer. And then Sheamus got speared after the match after trying to blindside Goldberg.
Goldberg proved in that instance that you do not mess with that man.
Look, he's staring right now.
Goldberg is afraid of no man. Not even the human jar of mayonnaise will scare him.
You think Sheamus made a mistake?
I definitely believe Sheamus has made a mistake. He picked the absolute worst spot to go off and do what he did. And before Goldberg's match in the Gold Rush tournament.
Oh my god, the Gold Rush tournament speaks of mention of IWT's Road to the Gold tournament.
Here comes Kane, the big red machine. He's marching out of the ring. This guy, as I said on Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley attacked him on Raw after Kane lost to Abyss.
And also, Kane, he still wants to prove himself as a monster. We saw a couple weeks ago, he went against Abyss in that grueling and gruesome first blood match. And we've seen how Abyss have had the mind games with now adding Kane's music and stuff, but, well, that's not important. We got a tag match going on right now, and we're starting with Goldberg and Sheamus in the ring.
Now, with Goldberg and Sheamus, they've teamed up together. Not Goldberg, Sheamus, Bobby Lashley and Sheamus have teamed up many times before. But Goldberg and Kane had that rivalry back in 2003. You think Kane and Goldberg can get along?
I definitely think they can. The reason I think they can is because they have common enemies in both Sheamus and Bobby Lashley. And you know, as they say, time heals all wounds, and time has passed. Remember, it's been at least 7 years since Kane and Goldberg were involved in that rivalry. So, you know, things may have changed, and we might be looking at
look at his strength! Look at his strength!
That's
272 pounds!
Of pure American Muscle from Goldberg.
You see though, like Goldberg, he could have went for the tag, didn't go for it.
I think Goldberg wants to get his hands on Sheamus so much that he's not willing to wait to WrestleMania. And now he's attacking Kane.
Imagine Kane had to get his hands on Lashley.
Oh my god, guys, Kane. Kane is great.
Kane is great. Just like
Because I'm Jason Matthews and
oh,
Kane
he got the cut.
Oh my god, you're Jason Matthews, so you do roll-ups?
Oh,
he
Kane.
has a finisher. It's called the
Oh yeah,
Golden
that's right.
Kane's showing some agility right there.
Surprising agility, here's the cover. Lashley
We've
quickly
seen
breaking
Big
it
Show
up.
do sunset flips before. Oh, Kane take a shot at Lashley.
We've seen Big Show do sunset flips twice, and we will continue to remind you about it every time that move is done, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what this match lacks? Mark Freeman. That's right. Awesome referees like Mark Freeman.
Mark Fremantle will be competing in the Aaron Alexander challenge.
Yes, because he's that.
The Aaron Alexander 100-man ultimate endurance.
My nameless Flux says that people are trying to ruin the VAW. Well, let me stare at you and make a smile on my face. Oh, there's cover right here. But didn't Nameless actually take shots at Burb and mock Burb in his own bed?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He also... I mean, I don't get what's up with all these call owners saying call is just a hobby, it shouldn't be taken serious, and yet they're taking it so serious to the point where they're going to mock the people they hate in their own call leagues anyway, like H.A. Duke, for example.
Oh, Goldberg and Lashley going at it. Remember, they had that match at Last Resort.
Very great match at Last Resort. Goldberg and Lashley, they've had lots and lots of history together with each other, as you know. They were responsible for the shitfest we saw with Batista and Brock Lesnar in the same ring at the same time.
It was supposed to be the matchup of the most powerful superstars in WEDF history, but it wasn't to be. Oh, Kane killed Slam. Sheamus gets out of it. Sheamus needs to make a tag. Maybe that clothesline will get...
The Celtic Warrior.
Oh, spear.
Spear!
That's spear. I think this is great.
Sheamus is now doing the wise thing by tagging in Lashley, and Lashley is just going to work. The fresh man working away at Kane. You see that power from Lashley? Do not underestimate that man for a second. There is a reason they have referred to him as the Black Superman time and time again.
The belly to belly.
Cover. Goldberg quickly breaking it up, cutting him off at the pass right there though. Kane tying up, and now Bobby Lashley responding back to him with a chop. Very nice running maneuver from Bobby Lashley. I believe that was a running DDT.
Well, also tonight on Smackdown, we're going to have four Rasslemania previews. Sting and The Undertaker will be teaming up against the New Breed to attack Bret Hart, sending a message to the Hart Dynasty, who are here tonight. What a match that'll be.
That's going to be a great match itself, especially just to see if Sting and The Undertaker are going to be able to coexist.
Oh my god, Sting and The Undertaker.
They are great.
Yes, they are great.
Now,
Sting is
they're isolating Kane right here in the corner.
Shots to back from Sheamus and the clothesline from Kane. They failed.
That match will probably lack Giant Guppy.
Giant Guppy is pretty amazing. Just like Hannah Layla.
Yes. The Team Cradle Shock.
Lashley tagged back in as he continues to go to work on Kane. Now Sheamus and Lashley giving Kane a taste of his own medicine as they were doing to Sheamus. Goldberg and Kane were doing to Sheamus a while back. How do you think it feels for Kane to be on the other side of the fence now? Kane has got to get a tag. But he's doing really well right now. May have to take that back.
I think that Kane's anger just fueled. Every time he gets beat up, he has to gets right back up.
So much hate and so much hellfire burning in that man's heart. If you get him angrier and angrier and angrier, there's just no telling what that man is going to do.
And now Lashley and Goldberg trading right hands.
Former rivals now trading shots back and forth amongst each other. Oh! Very nice spine buster from Goldberg. And here's the cover, ladies and gentlemen. One. No. Not even a 2 count. Lashley quickly getting his shoulder up on that.
Oh, look at the strength. That's a right vertical suplex. That's 280 pounds. With ease.
That is textbook Bobby Lashley, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Lashley is known to do this type of stuff. Again, with that running power slam. Goldberg barely get back to his feet. This is like watching a car wreck over and over and over again with Lashley.
Now Goldberg is isolated. Look at Sheamus. You talk about Kane being on the other side. Now Sheamus is on the offense.
Now Goldberg is experiencing what Kane experienced. Sheamus and Bobby Lashley didn't seem to click at the first part of the match. Now they seem to be running like a well-oiled machine. No doubt about that. Cover. 1, 2, no! Kane breaks that pin off right away. One thing you gotta get credit.
Not as effective as Michael Tarver's punches, but still.
Michael Tarver's punches, or O'Shea Jax's punch, or Steven Spryer's punch, or Matt Eichhorn's punch.
Or even Elijah Burke. Remember, Elijah Burke was like 102-1 in boxing.
102-1 or something like that. He's only lost once. I believe his one loss was to Michael Tarver.
Goldberg trying to fight back.
But everyone knows that the suspect shuffle is the inverse of the kill shot.
Apparently it's more powerful, although it's not.
It is! It's 3 punches! It's 3 punches!
Michael Tarver takes 1 punch to knock somebody out. Only takes 3, or something.
See that backbreaker that he calls that the Irish curse.
Yes, the Irish curse. Here's the cover. Oh!
Goldberg kicks out, showing the heart of a champion. But Goldberg needs to make a tag.
Talk about a Rasslemania preview. That was it. If you just see Goldberg kicking out of the Irish curse.
I don't think Goldberg wanted to move like that just before Rasslemania. Oh, there's a spear.
That's gotta be it. That spear. No, you're done. You're done.
Can he make the tag to Kane? He's got him. There's the tag.
Big Red Monster back in, and Sheamus. I think Sheamus wants to head for the hills.
And there's a
tag in Bobby Lashley. Kane just takes down Bobby Lashley with ease, and again. I mean, it's just...
pick up the pace now.
I think Bobby Lashley and Sheamus are both going to learn at Rasslemania what happens when you piss off the wrong man.
You know, Lashley, I think he's in trouble. Look at that, man. Oh, Kane. The demented, twisted Kane.
Evil. Devious. He just slammed him down. That double arm choke slam. This tag match still continues. It's been a barn burner of a tag match here. We'll be right back with the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.